Namaskar. Discipline. It is something that even a genius needs in life. It is nurtured within us through our parents, firstly, and then later by our educators and gurus. Well, guru is just not a person, but also a concept. I mean, a person who takes you from the darkness of ignorance to the light of wisdom. Only that person can be a guru. Guru Shishya Parampara. This is also a concept which prevailed in India. Well, nowadays we don't get this word, the Guru Shishya or the master pupil relationship, the way it used to be. It has only stayed within very few religious organizations and also in our Hindustani classical music fraternity. Guru Shishya Parampara can only stay when this is a both way relation. I mean, it's not important the guru choose you. Also, it says that you also choose the guru, or the time helps you to bring you to that person whom you are waiting for in life, to show you the correct path. When you have full honesty and surrender within yourself to learn something or to search for something that is unknown to you, you will always find that kind of a person in your life. Well, coming back to the point of discipline, even if you take a plate and you keep on rubbing it, it gives one sort of glaze. You keep on rubbing it again and again. It gives you another level of, brightness. And this kind of activity is only possible in your life when you have the ultimate discipline in your life. One cannot survive without discipline in any case. It's just not the matter of a student who need to be disciplined in his school days or when he is studying, or it's not enough like that. Even if a professional, a true, maybe that person is a highly knowledgeable person, and even that person needs discipline in life. Otherwise, whatever he has gathered will slowly drain out. And as quoted by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, that discipline divorced from wisdom is not true discipline, but merely the meaningless following of custom, which is only a disguise for stupidity. So, for sure you need to have a logical mind within yourself, and when you have surrendered to something or someone, then don't look back. Just follow it, and follow it with all your heart, for surely one can reach his goal through it. Thank you. Namaskar. If a doctor, a teacher, an engineer, or a lawyer, or any other corporate belonging to the tech world contributes for the monetary enrichment of society, an artist fills up the unexplored void of the mind and melodiously quenches the aesthetic thirst of society. One cannot just live on crops and vegetables to survive. The beauty of flowers are equally important as well. Therefore, it gives me a sense of responsibility to be an important part of this aesthetic team for the nurturing of society. In this modern world, and especially in this season of COVID-19, when all of us are making a journey to a new lifestyle, well, which is absolutely like a journey to an unknown island. Even if the situation is going to be fine soon or in a year, still people will be under extreme stress as always. And speaking as overall, main problem to me is the superficial ego that we all have built within ourselves, always having the sense of me, myself, and ultimately I, and only I. To me, this is actually the root of all evils in the world. We need some sort of a subject in our life that will help us to stay in a joy and peace just for the sake of staying with it. Raga music or Hindustani classical music is certainly one such an example which can be a medicine for mind and soul. It is considered one of the most ancient traditional art form, not only of India but also of the whole world. Yet this art form is one of the most contemporary music believed. This music has both discipline, strict rules and tradition on one side, while creativity and enormous scope of improvisation on the other side. This music can never be considered as mere hobby or entertainment. It is above this. Raga music is a divine blessing that shows a path of happiness and peace that generates from within. Music in generally fuels our creativity, and hence we cannot ignore the abstract and profoundly deep emotional connection we have with music. Humans have probably seen themselves as a part of this balanced harmony of nature since the evolution of the world. Hence, even a slightest variation in tempo, if done even unintentionally, can destroy this harmony and lead to greatest catastrophe. Just like it's happening all around very often nowadays. Well, why? Because we human beings have lost the true sense of rhythm in our lifestyle. Ragas that I was just talking about, or raga music, these ragas are just like different gods and goddesses. Every raga, even with a similar scale, has a different feeling and different character, which are created by mixing of notes, various specified combinations used to establish the character of the raga. So, don't you think having this knowledge ultimately activates that part of your brain which is linked with deeper understanding, reasoning, logical behavior, and increase the focus to stay calm within yourself, which ultimately leads to happiness. And this happiness that comes from within and basically is not generated by others. Like when someone praises you, you feel happy, or you're feeling unhappy when you are not praised. Well, in every case, you stay calm within yourself, and that is the most important part which we must create within ourselves. Hence, raga music has a deep connection with spirituality and thus can help people who live in fragmented, chaotic, and often superficial modern lifestyle. And finally, I would also like to add that, there is no concept of good or bad music for me. Let's try to scrap out the essence. Just not music, take it for anything in the world. Let's try to scrap out the essence and enjoy every creation in the way it is. Someone will love roses, someone will love lilies. So what? But as we are artists, and I believe we are an important contributor of the aesthetics of life, we all should be responsible to create something that should have a positive impact on human mind beside entertainment as well. I would also like to add these few lines about Unione Induista Italiana, that this institution is one of the few institutions I know about that believes in nurturing the traditional values, implementing the traditional values in the modern society to keep everything in peace and harmony. So let's come together and stay with this kind of institutions to make our society a better place to live in. So once again, thank you and namaskar.